let's get it. I got a lot to say, so let's just get to some daily. Turning my Bitcoin light on. Let's get some daily unedited, fast bits of content about the absurdity that's going on in this world. I just can't resist myself. I need to get this stuff out here. This is becoming was probably one of the most important accounts on the internet. The Nancy Pelosi portfolio tracker. It's so good. All right, so look at this tweet. We'll go through a few of them. BlackRock manages $9.5 trillion in assets, helps the Fed buy bonds, and is purchasing up houses in middle America with a cost of debt 1.5% lower than the average American gets. Jerome Powell is invested in BlackRock, making it a major conflict of interest for Americans. Yeah, so this has been in the news a little bit, but basically what they're doing is they have all this basically free money because they get it from the government. And they're going into places like Austin and probably, New York and Florida, everywhere. And they're putting bids on properties to buy them, becoming landlords. They're probably not really caring about the price because, again, they have free money and they have unlimited money. They're just buying up everything. So that it's a new form of, I guess you could say, neo-feudalism, where everybody's going to basically be a serf and we're all going to pay rent to the new landlords, which are these companies or conglomerations or groups like BlackRock that are in bed with the government. They're basically the same thing. And when I say government, it really should just be like politicians, because that's all the government is. Government is an illusion. And these morons that get on TV that, they think they have some power. It's only because people recognize them as having power. It's all a shared delusion. It's a shared belief system. Let's look at some other tweets here of how ridiculous this is. So let's go back to the main. So, all right. Let's see. So this is a clip of her. I don't want to listen to her. She's just terrible. But she's talking about taxing the rich while she has $315 million in assets, trades on insider information, and her husband's a hedge fund. And they make trades in his hedge fund. It's just crazy. This should be illegal. If there's going to be government and it's going to be crony capitalism, then this kind of stuff should be illegal. There shouldn't be any government, really. At this point, anarchy is better than this. And just a free market form of, agorism or agorism, however you say it. I think that's the best way. Smaller city-states, the sovereign individual thesis playing out. But if we're going to have this corrupt system and we're going to have this sham that is democracy, then we should at least write some laws that are good. And that would be senators can't trade in markets. Especially markets to which they have information not available to the public. It's unbelievable that this is not considered insider trading. And they've sent just regular people that are insider trading and on Wall Street to jail for years, federal crimes. Yet these senators just get off. Nothing happens. I just don't understand at this point. Why? The people, I guess I do understand, because the people are sheep. They don't care. They just want their little sliver of comfort and their dopamine hits every day. And they want to feel safe. They want to feel like somebody else is taking care of them. I guess that's why. But I also know a lot of Americans and a lot of people out there that I've seen that I don't know personally, but I know of, that call complete and utter BS on this type of stuff. And a lot of them are freedom-loving, gun-owning, sovereign-minded humans that if push comes to shove, I don't know. And I think what we're seeing with this stuff is that politicians and, nation states and just, the elite, the mainstream media, these people are becoming so brazen because they've been doing it for so long and they're constantly pushing the bar that, they're just kind of seeing where they can go with it. And I also believe that because we're actually going through a revolution of decentralization, we're removing or moving away from a lot of this consolidated power structure, that's why it looks like such a clown world, because they're going to cling and cling and cling more the more this happens. And so because it is clown world, because it is so crazy, and because every single day you hear about some new absurdity coming out of, the government or Washington or in other countries, whatever, it's a sign that things are actually crumbling. They are losing control. So that's why it's like, in some ways, I'm glad to see this stuff. But in other ways, it just really pisses me off because people like her, they're going to take their $350 million, right? And probably more by the time it's all said and done. And they can just go live on some island somewhere or go to some friendly jurisdiction or whatever and use their money to live the rest of their lives in whatever way they want. And if America collapses because of their ineptitude and their destruction, they'll just leave. And 99% of, let's say, America or any jurisdiction, as it always is, will be left in the wake to clean up the mess. That's what gets me the most about just how disgusting this is. And so look here, you see here, he's getting shadow banned the account. It's funny because I was following this account and I clicked back into it to find it, and it said it basically said I wasn't following them anymore. I had to refollow, and that's another form of censorship, shadow banning, etc. Nancy Pelosi is a limited partner in El Dorado Hotel in Soma, California, and that hotel received a PPP loan between $350,000 and $1 million. Yeah. It's pretty insane. It's just disgusting. And these people won't, like, what's going to happen? Where's the accountability here? It's insane. That's it. Short video. I'm going to start pumping them out. Blocked by the Federal Reserve. That's hilarious. So Nancy Pelosi was buying Hertz in 2014. This is probably the only stock she ever lost money on. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Look at this shit. So U.S. Senator Thomas Caper has been a very active stock buyer. He has sold Google and Apple. It's just crazy. Yeah. All right, that's it. Subscribe, like, and if you aren't, get on the Better Human newsletter. I'm dropping bombs in there. I just sent out one today. It's every other day. And I found myself becoming more uncensored, more aggressive with things that need to be said. You don't want to miss it. It will help you become a better human, to think better, live better, act better, opt out of the system, build your own anti-fragile, decentralized way of life so that you're prepared for, the craziness. The craziness is coming. I promise you. It is coming. And you don't want to be the people that are waiting in line at the gas station when Hurricane Katrina is coming, or Hurricane Irving, or Ira, or all the other ones. I lived in Florida. I saw those people that didn't prepare, and then they rush to try to get out of the state, and they're landlocked, or they're rushing to try to get gas, or the power goes out. Like, you don't want to be those people. You want to prepare for the craziness that is in store for the next 10 years. It is going to be batshit crazy. I promise you this. Please prepare. Please. And buy your Bitcoin. swanbitcoin.com/Colin Stuckert. Daily auto buy, so you get all the price swings, and then it takes some money out of your bank account, I think once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever. It is the best fees and in the best strategy because you don't have to look at the app every day and look at the price. You just auto buy no matter what happens. That's what you want to do. swanbitcoin.com/Colin Stuckert. Subscribe.